Hello YouTube, welcome from my stoep. My stoep today being my office, my makeshift office at home. I'm not sitting on my stoep because, as you can hear there in the background, there's a irritating small dog who's today for the first time outside of the house and therefore barking 24/7. But apart from that, those who have seen my first video, my very first video, was also done from here, interestingly enough. So it's maybe a good thing to revisit my office. I'm smoking Abingdon, GLP's Abingdon, one of my favorites, in my Shakom. Now, I need to tell you quickly about this. I bought it, and it was a no, it's not a Shakom. Sorry, it's a Sharatan. It's a Sharatan that belonged to the era past 1960 apparently, because it had a double comfort stem. Those of you who have heard about it, it's apparently got a two lips or two lips. So I got this pipe, which is a nice pipe, but it had a small crack right there in it, and then the broken double comfort, not broken, but it had a the top side was broken. So I gave it to Charles Gousaert from Gousaert Pipes, and I said to him, maybe can you fix it for me or make it smokable again? And this is what he did. It gave me a new stem, which is perfect, not double comfort because I don't like it, and he put a little brass ring in there to fix the crack, and I must say it's actually more beautiful than it was before. So yeah, so I'm very impressed with Charles' fixing of this pipe for me. It smokes very well. So yeah, friends, today's video is a kind of a video response on the previous video that I made. So first of all, thank you to everyone who commented and made a remark and said something about the so-called perfect smoke moments. So yeah, so this is kind of a video response on the video stoep chat, which mostly dealt with that perfect smoke moment. Now, just to give you a little bit of background, the idea of a perfect smoke, the first time I read about it was in Fred Hanna's book. I think it is The Perfect Smoke, or maybe it's Pipe Smoke, I can't remember, but he is the first time that I read about the perfect smoke. And what he defined it to be is that thing that we are all after, to have to smoke a pipe and just feel everything just comes together, all psychological, all engineering, all everything that goes into pipe smoking comes together and gives you that awesome moment. Now, some of the comments that I've received, and as I said, most of them were very good and valuable comments, but I was also thinking about this perfect smoke thing. So and I think so some of us might even argue that there is no such thing as a perfect smoke. Sam Fortenhauer, he didn't say exactly that, but he kind of mentioned that it will mean something different for every person. So number one, to define it is difficult, and number two, some would just say, you know, I smoke because I enjoy it, never mind whether it's the perfect smoke or not. But then Samuel Thornton Hall made a very, very good one, which I liked, and he said, we all know those moments when you puff on a pipe and you say, damn, this is good. I recently on my video said the same thing on a pipe that I was busy smoking, and I think that's what it's all about. So let's then call it maybe not the perfect smoke, but that damn, this is good moment. Now, you know what we can do? In Greek, in Hellenistic Greek, kairos means the word kairos means the right opportune moment, that perfect moment. So they are two words for timing: chronos, which we all know from chronology, and then kairos. And kairos doesn't mean necessarily a specific time, but just that right moment. So maybe we can call our perfect smoke moment the kairos moment. That might work. Seeing that I've studied Greek, and maybe kairos moment is a good one. Anyways, so in my previous video I asked whether there can be such a thing as smoking skills, and secondly, whether those skills or not can hinder or produce that perfect smoke or that kairos moment that we're all looking for. So my video response today is to give you some feedback on the comments that I received, which I enjoyed and which I appreciated a lot. Pipe Nutter said that there's a patience level that we also need to, you know, to take into consideration, and I thought that was actually a very good one. But then again, someone else said, you know, whether he's in a rush or not, he enjoys it. So, you know, that's also good. But I think patience level, because, you know, it takes patience to light it and to get it up and running and to enjoy it. So those are also valid points. Pipe Nutter also said the pipe and the tobacco and the beverage that goes with the tobacco can also, you know, play also a part into that. So you can already hear that there's a lot of psychological, subjective me things that also plays a role in working towards and achieving that kairos moment in pipe smoking. Gentleman Scholar and Bob Reynolds and Samuel Thornton Hall mentioned, let me just, where's my notes? Oh yeah, they mentioned packing and lighting. Very good. Let me just put this thing off, seeing that it's my moment now. Yeah, packing and lighting is also a very good one, because, you know, if it's wrongly packed, sometimes for some reason we pack it too tight, and then doesn't matter what you just get the whole time this feeling that it's not correct. I had one such moment yesterday, and sometimes we light it and it just doesn't light correctly. But speaking of which, the lighting process, some of you might know this, but there's I think they call it delayed gratification lighting. That is when you light a pipe like this and then just leave it, and then 3 or 4 or 5 minutes later you light it again. And I remember some of my very, very good smokes and kairos moments were moments like those, where I had to put it down for some reason and then take it up and then light it, and then it's just, very, very, very nice. So Gentleman Scholar and Bob Reynolds and Samuel Thornton Hall, they mentioned the packing and lighting. Valid, very good points. Then Daniel Sideway also mentioned things which is subjective and difficult to define, but also very valid. He said that the correct mood or contemplative mood and psychological state of mind is also important, and I think that is that's also a very valid point. If you are there might be days that you are in just such a state of mind that you just can't get this thing running. Maybe that goes along with patience. And then Pipe Dog. Pipe Dog mentioned phone or internet distraction, just as I had now. Others said no, they don't worry about that, but for him that was important, which I think is also good, because when you get disturbed, you can't get into the rhythm, and just things doesn't want to go on. And then I also made note about Bob Reynolds and Ollie Walrus, who mentioned different tobaccos and moisture levels. Very, very important. Different tobaccos, some just maybe cut. We can also put in cut in there, the different types of cut. But I think moisture levels are very important, because I found that tobacco that are too moist always never get a perfect smoke from it, because there's always this this moist building up, and so I think that's also a very good one. And then Bob Reynolds also mentioned different pipes that will respond differently. True. I think I've got one pipe which I would say I don't think I've ever spoken had a perfect or a Kairos moment smoke in that one. So yeah, that's also true. Man, damn, this is good. Smooth. And then Mindful Pipe, Johan from Mindful Pipe made a video response, actually two, but the first one was specifically also on this one. And he took it from a different angle, and he said that maybe things that you shouldn't do is to allow tongue bite, or to smoke in such a way that you get tongue bite, either too hot or something like that, because that will kill the Kairos moment, which is very, very true and very very valid. And then one comment which I also liked a lot was Pipe Nutter's remark, and he said that it's a journey, and I think we miss that. Pipe smoking is a journey. It's not achieving every time I should have this Kairos smoke, Kairos moment smoke, or I won't smoke again, or whatever. It's not that, and it's not that if we had that Kairos moment, then we have arrived. So I like Pipe Nutter's idea that the whole pipe smoking exercise or hobby, as well as finding those Kairos moments, it's all in a journey. It's all about enjoying the pipe and the tobacco and keep on doing it. And so I think that is very, very, very true. So friends, that is a kind of a shout out. Shout out to Bob Reynolds and Ollie Walrus and Johan from Mindful Pipe and Pipe Dog and Daniel Sideway and Samuel Thornton Hall, Pipe Nutter, Pipe Dog, and who else contributed. And if I missed you, not on purpose, I'm very sorry. I just took some remarks and I thought about it and then decided to make a response on it. So yeah. So this is my video response. So let's conclude. It's a journey. There is not one answer. It will differ for different people. Defining that Kairos moment will be different. And apart from doing things right or wrong, there's also very subjective contemplative state of minds which plays a role in us. So bottom line, friends, enjoy your pipe smoking as a journey. Just, you know, if you get that Kairos moment, then like Samuel Thornton Hall said, damn, this is good, and then just continue and enjoy it. And tomorrow, who knows, you might not. So thank you for watching and subscribing, and thank you for all your participation. And it might sound the same thing after every video, but truly, guys, you won't know how nice it is to, you know, to be a part of this community, and to be friends with people that I've never met, and that is across the world, in other parts of the world, far, far away from here. It's really, it's fun. It's really fun, and so all you guys, you have broadened my life, you have enhanced my life and my pipe smoking experience. So I really want to say that thank you to all of you. So on that note, I'm going to say goodbye. Hamba Gasle, and if you're not moving, Salani Gasle. That is how you greet someone in Swazi. If you are staying and they're going, you say Hamba Gasle, Hamba Gasle. And if you're going and they're staying, you say Salani Gasle. So Ngiyabonga kakhulu. Thank you very much from all of you, and please subscribe, and please leave your comments, and yeah, keep on chatting, and thank you. Bye bye.